Hi everyone. Okay, last time we explored the Kenyan Constitution, a very clear document that leaves no room for confusion. But now we are heading across to the United Kingdom, a country that has served for centuries without a single written document, no one rule book, no central government, but the system somehow works. So I know most of you are loaded with question that how does this constitution, how does this country work without any single written document? But by the end of this video, you will exactly see that UK constitution is one of the vaccinating constitution in the whole world. Now without much ado, let's dive into the nature of the UK constitution. So the UK constitution is uncodified, and this means that the rules are not written in one single document, and it relies on traditions, laws, and court decisions, and also expert writings. Another thing, we find that the UK constitution is so flexible that the parliament can change the laws governing the country. Unlike in Kenya, the Kenyan constitution, it's very rigid that if the country wants to change anything to do with the constitution, it has to take a lot of time, because it's not flexible as compared to the UK constitution. So briefly, let me discuss about some of the sources of the UK constitution. And we've got four main sources of the UK constitution, and we have the statute law, we have common laws, we have constitutional convention, and also we have the works of the experts. So statute laws, these are the laws that are passed by the parliament. For example, we have the Magna Carta, and common laws, these are the laws which are developed by the judge's decision over time. Now let me also briefly discuss about the separation of power in UK. And in UK, power is divided into three branches. That is the executive branch, the judiciary, and also the legislature. Here's a very interesting part about the contradiction between the UK and the Kenyan constitution. So in Kenya, the 2010 constitution clearly separates the powers, that is the president, the parliament, and judiciary have a defined limit, very different from UK, whereby the prime minister is part of both the executive and the legislature, and this makes the system more flexible, but it relies heavily on tradition and political norms to prevent the abuse of power. I would like also to briefly discuss about the structure of government in UK, and we find that it also has three branches, as I've said earlier. We have the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. And the executive comprises of the prime minister and the cabinet, and it implements laws. The legislature, it has got two houses, that is the House of the Commons and the House of Lords, and it makes laws. And lastly, we got the judiciary, which interprets the laws, and this comprises of the courts. So here's the big takeaway about this constitution. The UK constitution has worked over centuries, even if it's not written in a single document. And you find that as compared to Kenya, it is more flexible and adaptable, but it depends on leaders' respect on the convention and the norms. So my question is, if a country decides to adopt such a kind of constitution, can it really work? I need to hear from you guys. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching this video. I'd like to hear from you guys. Leave a comment on which country's constitution would you like me to discuss in my next video. And please, in the meantime, kindly don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is Gladys Mwanthi. That's my official name in my YouTube channel. But let me see you in my next video. Stay curious and keep learning. Bye.